We just clocked a video by 78 requesting all YTBC channels to drop a video on what ducking actually is. So we're throwing a holler to 78 and we're leaving a link to that video. So here's what we're gonna do. For those who haven't seen it, we're gonna pause for 10 seconds so you can pause us and check out 78's video. Then hop back over here and we'll get this shit crackin'. Okay. You done? Cool. Though there's a coupler you lying your fucking asses off. You know damn well you didn't check out Diddly Squad. But that's cool because it's a free world and most of you have. So what's a ducker? Well, check it out. See this old lady? See this little girl? They can stand front my place every day calling me out. Telling me they wanna fight. That they'll fuck me up. They can tell the world I'm afraid. Well, I ain't fighting them. And me, you and the entire planet knows I'm not ducking. Though I might get sexy or some old lady I know to smack the fucking false teeth out of her mouth. But the world knows they're not on my level and that throwing down wouldn't even be a contest. As a matter of fact, I'd actually get condemned by the world for beating their asses. And respected by it for not. The ducker's a fighter avoiding a qualified fighter on their level who's next in line. The mandatory, or who the fans want to see him throw down with. Evading out of fear. There's a certain amount of teams that make the playoffs. They're the qualified teams. You've gotta play 'em. The teams that don't matter. No one's calling you a ducker for not playing them. But that's exactly what you are if you evade the ones that do. That's why there's mandatories. Unfortunately, some fighters get away with not facing theirs. Now it's possible that a fighter can avoid a fighter they're not afraid of simply because they wouldn't produce a big enough payday. Or because their advisor advises it for the sake of their pockets. But let's cut the bullshit. We all know what the shit really means, and that fanboys make up bullshit excuses to rationalize their favorite fighters' hidden fears. Because they're their fans' fears too. Whether it be them worrying about the embarrassment they'll face after being a bragger, or losing their ring value. The duckers avoiding a fighter because they feel that fighter could either possibly, or definitely kick their ass. There's no deep mysterious quantum secret behind it. It's that simple. But the ducker's a sneaky motherfucker. A liar. And usually, his fans help with the shit because they're duckers too. Trying to duck the bet with you. Because the ducker doesn't just avoid. They avoid with deception. They're a cheat. One who wants the glory of something they're not worthy of. Trying to keep or obtain the toy that's not really theirs. That simple. They say yes when they really mean no. That you're too green when they really mean you look too mean. No, he ain't fighting him because blah blah blah. No. He's scared of the motherfucker. If a guy's qualified and next in line, ring that motherfucker up. But today's duck fans claim you haven't fought anyone if you're next in line. Even though you did enough to make the playoffs. It's like a cashier saying they're not ringing your shit up because you haven't bought anything from them before. Or going to use the bathroom when it's your turn and never returning. Even though the rules say take who's next in line. And you're next. That cashier's ducking you. And that's ducking.
I'm afraid, alright?
Those who ride with us remember that one, no need to show the rest. It's what's really going on in a ducker's mind. They're thinking that but they'll never say it. It's sad that some fighters have fans so brainwashed they no longer understand a term every 10-year-old should know. You know how short this video could have been. This short. You're scared. Yeah. 2 words. The guy who ducked always meant he avoided a fight because he didn't think he could win. But now the YTBC's gotta be like the Justice League. 78's gotta send out a superhero call to the other superheroes to help unbrainwash the fans of the duckers. Now some are gonna say it's all about pay-per-view and money. It's a business. That's the new duck excuse. Even though fighting the next qualified guy was the point of the business, so these new fans make no sense. They're being sold cricket sandwiches at Burger World, but they really like the guy selling them the crickets rather than burgers, because he convinced them he's something he's not, so they've gotta make excuses for it. We couldn't give 2 shits if they like his crickets, but for some strange reason it's important to them that you eat the crickets too. Now before we jet, we just wanna say props to everyone who responded to this. It's bigger than boxing. Boxings are shit, but we kick it about everything, especially the world and mind. and the biggest problem in the world's people ducking coming together to establish shit. We could get all the fights we want, make all the money we want, and crush the world's fears if we did. So respect to anyone who responded to this and let us know so we can see it. Big holler from 10 players, props to 78, and we're out.